The upper middle class is a social group that falls between the middle class and the upper class, often defined by higher levels of education, professional occupations, and financial stability. People in this class typically earn above-average incomes, allowing them to afford comfortable lifestyles, quality education, and home ownership. Unlike the middle class, which may struggle with financial uncertainty, the upper middle class enjoys a greater degree of economic security. However, they do not have the vast wealth and influence associated with the upper class. Their status is often linked to career achievements rather than inherited wealth. The concept of the upper middle class emerged as societies developed more complex economies that required specialized skills and higher education. Historically, social classes were often determined by land ownership or birthright. But as economies shifted toward industrialization and professional careers, a new class of highly educated professionals emerged. The rise of universities, corporate jobs, and skilled professions allowed individuals to achieve financial success without being born into wealth. Over time, the upper middle class became an important part of modern economies, contributing to innovation, business growth, and cultural development. The upper middle class is typically defined by high educational attainment, professional careers, and financial security. Many individuals in this class have advanced degrees and work in fields such as medicine, law, engineering, business, or academia. They often own homes in desirable neighbourhoods and have access to high-quality healthcare and education. Financially, they have significant savings, investments, and disposable income, allowing them to travel, participate in cultural activities, and plan for retirement. Socially, they tend to value education, career advancement, and personal development, often prioritising long-term financial stability over short-term luxuries. A typical example of an upper-middle-class family might include two working professionals, such as a lawyer and an engineer, who have earned advanced degrees and hold well-paying jobs. They live in a suburban home, send their children to good schools, and have savings for retirement and vacations. While they have financial security, they still rely on their income to maintain their lifestyle and cannot afford the extravagant spending associated with the upper class. This example illustrates how the upper middle class enjoys economic comfort but remains dependent on career success and financial planning. While the upper middle class enjoys financial security and professional success, it differs from the upper class in terms of wealth, influence, and lifestyle. The upper class typically has generational wealth, meaning their financial status is maintained through investments, businesses, and inherited assets rather than active income. In contrast, the upper middle class earns their wealth through high-paying jobs but does not have the same level of financial independence. Additionally, the upper class often holds significant social and political influence, while the upper middle class, despite being well educated and financially comfortable, does not have the same level of power or access to elite networks.